Hello, everyone. It is I, Snively, your favorite cat-like folk fae, captured, no, partnered with this party of evildoers. I spit in my palm. I shook hands with the one thing that's obviously human. Hopefully they don't go back on their deals. I mean, you can trust humans, right? No, I'm not particularly fond of them myself. But I gotta say, so far they've upended their part of the deal. I live in a nice furnished box. I've got porn, I've got black gems, and it only cost me 6 alchemist fire vials, a masterwork crossbow, a bag holding one. Well, we go now to the scene. Welcome to episode 18. Hello, everyone. I am GM Jeff Ball, your host. We are playing the Foul Parody Podcast. It's time for evil to prevail in Pathfinder's first edition, Hell's Vengeance. This is episode 18. Drawing you into the nation of Cheliax. Down to the middle, to the center, you will find Long Acre, the place where people go to die. Well, we're mercenaries retired. There's a lot of people that took an arrow to the knee, wandering around here, hobbling around here. Why our party's here? They have their own special reasons, one by one. Constricted by Alex J. Tamlin, who is playing our NPC Semri Stalish. Absent tonight, but will return this October, don't you worry. Speaking of J. Tamlin, Alex Ball Tamlin, at J. Tamlin, playing Luca, also in the future. But that leaves me with enough party members to pull off some evil content. He's withered, he's nasty, he's half vampiric, half human, and all charming. Matt Witt returns as Nikolai, your favorite Dampier Oracle.
Good evening, everybody.
Is it, I can't remember your last name. Is it Dianatolo?
Nikolai Anatoli.
Anatoly. Thank you. Well, here's a name you cannot forget. It rolls off the tongue. Messina. Ryan Messina. Paging Ryan Messina. Revising his roles. One of my favorite characters of his. Playing Professor Niles Cronin. Human? Maybe. Actual race? ... Still refuses to reveal it. Only I and he know. But the man has...
It's assuredly mostly human for all the important components. It's a pleasure.
The man claims to have an alchemy, vivisection education from abroad, from a big city capital, and so far they're buying the lies. It's
from
good.
Abroad. Some lady just taught him?
Yeah, some broad. Not to forget that Anatoly is dating our doctor who runs a hospice in town. And suspect
I think dating is maybe a strong word. I have many women who I apply my skills to in every town I come across. It's how I make my mark.
Fashion, like everyone's wearing cloaks. Returning as your favorite, I wouldn't say dim-witted, shall we say singly-mindedly focused anti-paladin. Former Emode Paladin, now flipped over. Aiden Williams returns as his extended cameo as Rom.
It truncated that Emode Paladin into just Emodium.
Have allergies? Emodium.
For those that don't know, Emodium is something you take when you're going to Mexico or places where they have parasitical organisms in the water that make you Montezuma's revenge your way around from toilet to toilet and miss your tourist season. Emodium, shall we say, slows down the pipes. Yes? And this is why Rom speaks so constipatedly and with purpose. No. Well, please welcome back Aiden Williams.
And just focused.
Oh, the reason why I want to get rid of her and her worshippers is because she's full of shit.
Nice.
Oh. Gentlemen, a battle board is being presented to you now. And on this battle board, thanks to Professor Niles Cronin's nature rolls and some backup rolls from Semri Stalish, we have devised, now the description was 4 pillars, overgrown vines, and a shabby roof. I picked up some wilderness ruin flip map for our purposes. Okay. Let's say for our purposes, everything you see here is here. And in the center, you see those 4 pillars? Okay, there's a roof above them, and that is the center of this whole place, or maybe part of it was a shrine. When Nikolai detected magic, he found abjuration. I should have said divine magic, but abjuration, but not on any creatures. There are corpses. Lucky the dead house cat. Year-old posters back in time. Have you seen my cat? Dogs, deer, sheep, and finally, some drifter that a couple locals, Jay, Steve, Jeff, we lost to the Shadow Movers last year, Ryan, and Matt approached, banged on the door, got Rom out of bed. He took the lead in the investigation, took down all their names, which now he's given to Luca. God help them now. Luca was trying to rev himself up some acid splash spells, little D3 action. This creature has, in theory, thanks to Professor Cronin, is supposed to be a little bit fire retardant, as in not immune, but, good luck with the fire. And the shrine is dedicated formally to Estriel, god of nature and druids and such. And we're weighing the whole burn the place down, risk a god's wrath. But, as the local Archbaron's militia, it's our responsibility to, now that a person has actually been killed, to at least put that sign on the highway that says children at play or hidden intersection, or, you got to have a couple deaths before the city will spend the money to actually put up a sign or something. Gentlemen, initiative was called for. And if you would be so kind as to call out what you got from that last year's picture. I literally pulled up the video from last year, went click as the dice roller came up. Hey guys, look, I had real initiative rolls. I guess I better start some battle music.
Want me to call those out?
Yes, please.
Right, looks like Nico got a 5.
That sounds on par. Sounds about right. And what else do we got?
Same with Simri. She also got a 5.
Okay. She's got the better dex. I'll boost her to 6 because it's in first rules. It was like, better dex goes first.
Yeah. Looks like Professor Niles got an 11.
All right. Moving up the ranks. And
I got a 16.
What about Luca?
I did not see one for Luca in that image.
He may not have rolled, so we'll stick him in there now. DM roll, 8. Also on par. Okay. Starting round 1, okay? We have a theory about trying to find the root of the problem, trying to find a core clump of vines. This creature that we know is supposed to be large, like occupying a 10 by 10 space, has long tendril vines that move around like snakes. But unless you attack the vine itself, it might just have hit point appendages. We're not sure. The rolls from Niles and Simri were decent, but they weren't all-encompassing and made us experts. So, beginning the combat round, Rom with a 16. Professor Niles, get ready. You are on deck. Rom, what do you want to do? Yes, a party of 3 can take this thing, I'm sure. Or, maybe I'll have to cancel the show if it's a PBK. You imagine how pissed Alex and Jay would be if you guys wiped the party before they even get to play one episode.
It's fine. We can move on to the show that shall not be named. Due to the rule of Joe.
I'm glad you brought that up because there's something we wanted to talk about. I listened back to about 3 or 4 episodes that actually spans over 2 years. Okay? 2 years ago, you painted a juggalo face on that jester dude, but Jay got the villainy point for style by prestidigitation, making it permanent for 24 hours. Okay?
Yes. I remember that now.
Right. It's Ryan's birthday this month. And since he always misses out on the birthday force point or whatever, I said, you know what, we'll give you a villain point, but you got to spend it in October or you lose it. He never spent it. So far, the score is, and then later episodes I got it wrong. I said Jay had 2, Ryan had none, but now he gets 1 for his birthday. So the current score is, okay, Jay has a villainy point, Ryan has a villainy point for Professor Niles. And listening back for his, now, first of all, I listened back to 3 or 4 episodes, the trial, this, like the role playing you guys have been doing, the lines that I usually miss when I'm actually producing the show are awesome. Really, really, really fun. And I miss a lot of it when I'm in the middle of running tech and DMing. I would like to award you ready for this? I can't believe I'm saying this. I would like to give Aiden Willems a villainy point. Not just for setting up the Juggalo makeup, but out of nowhere, a combat ago, he spent an entire combat fighting a ladder while the party fought this little cat dude. Okay. We came back 2 weeks later last year. I put him on the spot. I put up sad music and I said, tell us your tale. And for 30 seconds, he pulled, if you listen back, it's really, really quite impressive how he pulled this story in character out of his ass, out of nowhere. So for good role playing and half a villainy point before, sir, I would like you to start this October with a full villainy point. Now, just to remind the audience, a villainy point can only be spent by the player it's awarded to, but it can be spent on behalf of the party as long as the party member is adjacent. You can go over and go, let him reroll, that type of thing. But it would cost you your action to like move over and do it, but hence that's the cost of the transfer. What can a villainy point do? You can reroll a d20, particularly attacks and saving throws. You can call, if you're completely lost, you bugger up a skill check, you can call for a DM hint as opposed to just a reroll, which could be just as bad. And that's important. Calling for a DM hint would be like a flat check success of like 10 or 15 as opposed to like, I want to reroll my skill that I rolled 2, and then you roll 3 and you burn a perfectly good villainy point. How do you earn villainy points? By doing something stylishly dastardly. Hence, painting a guy's face like a juggalo is fun, but it's a dick move. But it was actually dastardly. I gave it to Jay because he snatched the glory and evil from his fellow party member by making it permanent.
Which in turn is an act of evil itself, really.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Double.
So
was it good then?
What?
Well, I mean, the phrase 2 wrongs don't make a right. It's just double wrong.
But there's not more
Double
negative. It's just
interim.
Oh, there you go. You guys are playing evil characters
tonight.
You guys are playing evil characters. You're supposed to be evil and stuff. So the villainy points go out to someone with like brilliantly, dastardly, daring ideas like hero points. Okay. Round 1, Rom wants to move. Looks like you want to move.
Yes, 15 feet southward to, I think, the opening of the ruins.
Yeah. Okay. Ground, whether it's green or brown, is fine. But going through a bush, going through debris will be difficult terrain, and going through solid objects like the walls, you'll have to climb them. Okay?
Right.
Now, that being said, any greenery that has sticks like sticking out like the tree and stuff, it's impassable. You know what I mean? And any green that's more than 2 squares thick also would be not easily, you'd have to hack your way in, or you know what I mean? Not just difficult terrain. It might take some squeezing, some acrobatic checks, like really not easy stuff.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
And then to my west, is that where the vines are located? Inside the ruins itself?
We found bodies right in front of where you guys are. There's a swath of green clogging a hole in the wall, right? And there's some bodies of animals laying about. Looking around, peeking a little bit. We haven't really gone in to explore, but you guys didn't quite do a perimeter check, but you saw the columns in the middle, which you're headed towards now by skirting south a little bit, that hold up this leaning roof. And if you move east, I kind of already revealed it, you'll see more of these vines clog, like there's brush and vines all over everything. Like the whole shrine is clogged with them. But ones that are moving, you have to wait and see.
All right. Well, I will shift in 20 feet to the east.
Okay.
And in just through the second gateway of the ruins.
Okay. Throw me a perception of the tower. Obvious things. You have gone through, it looks like an old gate tower. Walls at either side, archway, front, and now a second one you've passed through, making a 15 by 15 space. You've stepped into what appears to be a courtyard. To your right, it goes about 10 feet and should open to another room or blocked by a wall, but there's a huge clog of bushes and stuff, maybe passable if you skirt around the right side of it. Ahead of you, a column has already fallen. Ahead of you, north on your right, since you're facing west, and to the south a bit, about 15, 20 feet apart, are staggered columns, 2, 4, 6, to a back wall with some kind of throne. The ground is dirt, stone pebbled tiles, and then entire swaths of green, like astroturf, grown in over time. This place is pretty old. I wouldn't say ancient, but old. You know, like decades, maybe even 100 years, but not ancient like, 200 years, 400 years ago. I would be surprised if it was.
Gotcha. All right. The dice tower is not currently up. I think that's something you actually need to enable.
Okay, well, throw it up. Just throw it in there for now.
Okay.
We'll get into... It's been a year. It's going to be, for as much prepping as I could get away with.
Yeah.
There was, this week was a thing.
23 total.
Okay. Is there anything specifically that you're looking for besides hostiles, which don't pop out right away, I could say?
Just, to see if there's any part of the roof that's going to crumble a bit quicker than the others. If I take a step forward or lean against a wall, is the roof just going to drop on me?
Okay, no. For as much weather and damage that this place may or may not have taken, as long as you don't literally bounce up and down or something, it's pretty. The damage is done. I don't think one man throwing himself against a column could do much besides bouncing out. It's solid stone, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's me. Standard
okay.
Move.
All right. Brings us to Professor Niles Cronin.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
I would like to follow Rom. Safety in numbers and all.
Okay.
Stick with the herd.
I do apologize. The actual grid that you see on the printed map is a little bit shifted off of what I could line up in Fantasy Grounds. That's why you guys look a little tiny bit off center. So not much I can do with that. 30-foot move in this game. So you want to go 5, 10, 15, 20 down. You have 10 feet left. Yep. Now, are you in any kind of armor? He moved 20 feet because of his armor restrictions. Okay. So down and in an L shape puts you in the first archway of this gatehouse-like structure, 10, 15 feet away from the back of Rom. Anything else you want to do? Perceive for free?
Excellent. $15.
Awesome. I believe I've activated the dice tower. At least I did for me. I don't know if it comes up for you guys.
Oh, there it is.
Okay. From now on, if I call tower rolls, we'll just go with those. Nothing else besides what I told him, but pretty much everything I told him, except for the unusual bushes to the north, which you just don't have line of sight on. Place is structurally sound, weatherly down. I mean, you wouldn't want to climb up on a wall and start kicking off the top stone. You could slip and things could crumble, but it's not like a wall's about to fall over on you. All right. It would be a boulder or a giant strike to tumble a wall or be, have a combat in here that would surprisingly, you know what I mean?
Right.
Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I follow.
Yeah. If you threw something against the wall, nothing would happen. It would take something of Rom's girth and armor hardness, but something very strong would have to throw him to cause a crack. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Thane's face will make him very worried. Not that there's anything in here that could toss you around like a rag doll. No.
But just saying, it's about Rom.
I hope I went to a lot of trouble making these animated eyebrows again and beard, and no one said nothing. No?
I mean, it's really cool when your microphone's wearing it.
Oh, my microphone? Oh, wow. No one noticed my new glasses either. Oh, well. Anything else there, Professor?
Do they give you x-ray vision?
Yeah. I can see shit you can't see because I'm the GM. I can tell you what's through those bushes, but I ain't gonna until you get there. Niles.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a You got a move action. You've got either another move or a standard first edition rules. What do you want to do?
I would like to move in just a bit further. Perhaps just in the north of Realm there.
Sure. Post up. I have a peek around. Pretty much reveal to you what I've revealed to him. You see the bushes and stuff. And I will say, Rom, possibly even Niles, that they're also along the bottom to your north, but along the bottom of this thick bushes, you find some, dead birds, some shriveled little bones of mice, little things that have been here a long time. Not as quick, not as much as the stuff that was, out front.
All right.
Okay. All right. It is now something's turn. Something something moves.
Oh my.
Oh my. Vines animate, come out, hidden, perfectly camouflaged amongst mundane vines and bushes, snake out with 10-foot reach and grab at Luca and Simri. Oh, Jesus, they're really going to, because they're in range. Now, I had dropped you guys on the board. Something that I didn't take note of was Luca said he went and started studying a spell. You know what I mean? So he backed off, and Simri and Niles came forth to study this thing and give their, you know what I mean? Give their whatnot, right? So I'm going to say, for fairness, okay, this thing has movement. This thing slides out a bit, takes the proverbial 5-foot slither for free, not provoking, gets both Nikolai and Simri in range, and Nikolai, odd or even, sir?
Odd, always.
Yeah, always odd.
All right, rolling the D4 Destiny. 3. Yep, sure enough, it reaches.
So I choose.
Yeah, we can blame you. Yeah, that's right. Couple of vines skittering towards Simri. She takes a step back, and it's a fake. There's a one going pseudopod that comes like anime, goes wide and around and hits you from the side kind of thing there. A slam attack tries to grab you and slam you. Boom! Suddenly grabs you around the waist. A hit is a free grab attempt or free grab CMD in first edition. I think the 23 hits you for damage, and then I compare the 23 against your combat maneuver defense because it says I got a slam plus grab with this attack. Back me up on this, Aiden.
Creature with special attack deals no damage. Attempts to start a grapple as a free action without provoking a woe.
Slam 1d8 plus 7 damage plus grab. This thing hits you hard for 10 points of damage and attempts a grab.
I'm gonna start working on my new character now.
I think it does need to actually make the grapple check, like a separate check as a grapple check.
Okay. And am I just using my attack, or hang on? Let me just look up my CMB, right?
Yeah, it should have a CMB, maneuver. And it might have a bonus for grappling.
Oh, it does. It says CMB 9 plus 13 grapple. Nice. That's way better than plus 7 hit. Thank you, Aiden.
Yep.
Here to help, right? 18.
Yep.
Not your AC, sir. Your actual CMD,
yep.
Combat Maneuver Defense.
I got
yeah.
11.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So we're gonna just take a moment and let me, before I forget.
So wait, I picked odd, so that means that I get the attack? That's lame, dude. I'm just gonna say that right now. I picked the winning number.
We have been doing those rules forever. It has always been whatever number you pick, that's the one you get screwed by. Yeah.
Yeah. No, like I said, it's like, say we say pick a number between 1 and 4, and you picked 4. If I rolled a 4, then it hits you. Pick odd or even. You say odd because I'm odd. Any odd number I roll makes you the target. See?
Fair.
And that honestly
is
is
consistent, Jeff. That's all
it is.
Saying.
It has been consistent.
I'm telling you.
I don't think that's how it should go. Right? Because if you bet on black, like it should like pop up black and you get bonuses, not penalized. But you've been consistent about it, so I can't be angry about it.
I could say that it favors you, maybe. Anyway, listening back, I'm pretty sure I asked for odd or even from a character within 2 or 3 episodes, and they picked the number, and boom, that makes you the target.
That's how you've always done it.
Yeah. Okay. So went to a lot of trouble. A lot of Bothans died for this week's consistency. Matt, give me a break. A lot of hours logged.
No, you literally just did 95% of my hit points in one swing from full. So, no, I'm not giving you a break, Jeff. He's like, oh, by the way, you're just standing there at the beginning of the turn. You haven't hit initiative yet, and you're dead. Have fun.
Yeah. I spent
we
are playing evil, and Jeff is the evilest one among us.
We spent an entire episode talking and looking at this thing, and you need to get within range to look at it. And everybody's talking, and then you literally, I turn to so and so. Not I shout to the front. You I turn to so and so, which means you're amongst them. So I slammed you I put you at the back though. Anyway, what condition am I trying to give you? Grabbed.
Yes.
Grappled. And this, okay, you're grappled. All right.
Yeah. Grappled.
Anyway. That's the vine. It gets a single attack, which brings us to Luca. Luca gets to his feet. I will be kind and say whatever energies he's mustered out of his 15 minutes is good enough. And Matt, you're the whiniest. You're the whiniest today.
Sure.
Would you like to take control of Luca?
Nope.
No, you don't want to. You want to roll dice? I'll tell you what he does, but you can roll the dice. How's that sound?
Roll the dice.
Okay. Take control of the character. I'll determine his actions. He would like to cast Acid Splash.
Take control of.
Sorry?
There is no sheet for me to take control of. I see Nico, Niles, and Imram.
Right side under player tab.
Yes.
Luca Tavel. Take control of your destiny.
Okay. So you want Acid Splash?
Yeah, hang on. Let me target him. Yep, you can roll. And then it's a group effort for his death. I don't get blamed by myself.
As a team.
We killed you as a team.
The power of darkness.
Down in the actions
As
tab.
Disorienting, Quake, Charm Person, Grease, and Shadow Hands. There is no Acid Splash.
He had some sort of class ability or something that allowed him to spend 15 minutes to prep it.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember exactly what it was because I'm not familiar with his actual class and character. But
so what I can do is I can just add the spell. Thank you, Fantasy Grounds. So I just go Acid Splash, drag it into the first level spells, and there you go. Knock yourself out. Ooh.
Acid Splash.
Nice.
16 rolled for a total of 21.
Yeah. Now, it tells me that it hit, but there's a eyeball with a slash, so you guys don't know if you hit it or not, do you?
correct.
Ooh, okay. I like that you guys know, but when you get down to its death, you guys are like, and it died, right? And I'm like, I don't even get a chance to describe its death or whatever. So I might try that in the other show or whatever.
I do like not knowing it hits.
I do take screenshots. I do take screenshots.
I agree.
So in case anyone calls bullshit, Yeah.
I mean, Jeff, we trust you, and if you do want to fudge dice rolls, that's also
me.
fine.
I don't fudge
20,
rolls.
20.
Look, Jeff, I trust you not to get this stuff wrong. It's in-depth rules. That's why I'm around.
Oh, well, okay. Well, what's the time now? Whining started 15 minutes. We're 30 minutes in. There it is. Calls me on it again.
Let's go. We are evil.
Luca.
Would you like me
that
to
is
roll
that is a hit. Yes, that is a hit, sir.
For 1 damage.
1 damage, and you splash acid on it, and it sizzles and hisses nastily. It seems to work, unfortunately, not with a big number, but the acid does seem to work well. Next, we have Simmery. Let's see. Normally, I would give her up as a player, but because she's an actual NPC, I'll just take control of her Normally, I would not do this, ladies and gentlemen. I would just pawn her, player death on another player. But technically, this character is an NPC. So, did we decide who has what weapon as far as magical weapons? Oh, by the way, last episode, Matt, you cast Acid Magical Weapon on Rom's Scimitar.
Yes. We
Okay.
already discussed that.
Okay.
It was the first action I was going to do, and I'm like, he's like, you already did that. I was like, that tracks.
Yeah.
It's only been a year.
No,
so.
I'm glad you
is
guys
that
listened
ability
back because
called, by the way?
it's like a magic weapon, isn't it?
It's infused weapon is what the spell is called. It's like the O level version of that. It's just like an extra damage of that type.
Oh, I see. All right.
Gotcha.
Since this thing has come at her and you, I'm going to say she's reacting as opposed to acting. So standing still, she, as a move action, she draws her masterwork kukuri and tries slashing it. Cut the plant. Okay. This plant is tough, and her slashes, though she's not bitching, crying, or running away, seem ineffective at this time. Nico, reeling from the hit, wrapped in vines and grappled. Did you want to try a counter grapple and escape?
Well, at -5 on top of my already low base attack,
I thought you had like an acrobatics or something.
I can guarantee that's probably not going to work.
What's your CMB, your combat maneuver bonus?
My CMB is +1.
Thinks you're good at grabbing people because you're a vampire. He's being racist.
Yeah, but I'm not good at doing anything melee because
Letting
my
go.
hands are withered and burnt.
Oh my goodness, I'm being grabbed. I don't know how I feel about this. Blah. I'm going to say its CMD is below 20, but still rather high. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to inflict light wounds upon it.
Inflict light wounds upon it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't have anything to target, so
Well, the touch
me.
component.
There you go. It's targeted.
perfect.
Oh, what?
Sometimes.
I distinctly remember Sean talking about using this month's patron point. I just can't remember if it was help or hinder. Now, I know Sean's watching.
He said
so
it was
I'm just-
to do something decidedly evil, if I recall correctly.
Okay, that's true.
So to aid somebody doing something evil like stealing 40 cakes, I believe was
Right.
the...
Right. Okay. Yeah. So, but it's party helpful.
Yep.
All right.
Before you decide to cast that spell, because it's been a while with the rules, grapple. The grapple character who attempts to cast a spell using spell-like ability must make a concentration check, DC 10 plus grappler CMB plus spell level, or lose the spell.
What?
And
Yeah,
if you have
Right.
combat
Do
casting,
combat
you get a plus.
casting, yeah.
You get +4 to that roll.
Yeah.
So sorry, can I have the math one more time? You got to hit. He's got to hit my what?
10 plus your CMB, so your combat maneuver bonus, plus the spell's level.
Not the defense.
Not the defense, the attack.
Now I'm wondering, would this be my special 13 versus grapple, or just my generic 9? I'll be nice and just say the generic 9.
It's the 13.
Really?
Because it says grappler CMB, so it's based off of grapple.
Trying to be nice. Trying to use my ignorance of the rules to be
that
nice.
is 14, so I failed because I would have had to have rolled a nat 20 to hit it, I believe.
Okay.
So my spell fizzles out.
Okay.
And
So here we
I'm
go.
just gonna die. This is
Hang on.
I'm just
Would-
gonna go limp.
Would you like to use Sean's patron point to do something particularly evil? That's what the man said. He didn't say re-roll. He said do something particularly evil.
Make this a dream episode.
No. Nope.
there's really nothing particularly evil I can do in this instance.
I can think of something evil, and it will give you a huge bonus to re-roll. But I'm not going to tell you what it is because it's a patron point. But it's evil. It's self-serving kind of evil.
Reach up and grab Simri to pull myself.
That's right. Grab Simri, lay her on the vine, some shit like that. Grab Simri's arm and get her Kakurian, like something that would hamper a party member for your own bonuses.
Give me your hand. Good.
Yep.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay. Well, he did ask for particular. She doesn't have any cakes on her, so that's the best I could do. All right, we'll save that. We'll save that for later.
Yeah. And,
now, is this a move action?
So
Hang on, is this a move action though? Is the wiggling and the stuff a move action, or is that a standard attack? Rom. Aiden?
Since he was casting, it was a standard.
Oh,
action
right.
cast.
He was trying to stand. Okay. A move action.
as a move action, can I attempt to break the? Probably not.
You can try to escape bonds because there's grappling.
Nope. That is only as a standard action.
Okay. Dude, I'm trying. I'm trying. All right.
Grappling's real rough in this system. Grappling is real rough in this
down.
system.
I had a
Round 2.
Yes.
Rum. Split the party. Just saying. Wandered off. You hear Simri yelling.
We were right in front of the
Simri's yelling, "Get back here, you pricks!" It's on.
Well, that's we that's why we were standing there, because we were examining the vines.
Yeah.
I thought we were a bit.
Look at the deadly assassin vine. Let's talk about the deadly assassin vine. 2 party members wander off. Okay, well, it was ready to strike.
It's okay, Aiden. It's been a year. I didn't remember either.
Rom, what do you want to do?
I will go 20 feet northward into the brush.
Okay, I can give you some of that. Let's get back up here. Remember we talked about difficult?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so 10 feet. And then luckily, see how there's brown strip, like it's not solid brush? I won't say it's impassable, but I will say it's difficult terrain from this point on. So you step in, there's 20.
Okay.
So effectively you move 15 feet but you can move through Niles for free. Gives you a little football tap on the ass. Go get in there. What else?
Now that I've seen these vines at least heard it, do I see the vines actually moving?
No, you see a hedge. Massive, like you can see the bush rustling, but you can't see your party. You can't see clearly what's attacking. You know what I mean? Like, see the thick hedge? It's 5 feet thick, and they got vines sticking out the front. However, you said it's been a year. Let me remind something you forgot. We were looking for some kind of core. We were looking for some kind of, not just vines, but like a core.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Give me a perception in the tower.
Alrighty, perception in the tower.
Center of the bush is wiggling the most.
Alrighty.
But
can I reach
you don't,
it from here, or is it just out of reach?
You'd have to move again, because it's what's moving from your perspective. Let's draw a little thing here. Okay, can you see that dot? That's
True
moving.
center.
Okay, but it's moving like something is attached, not like something's there. Like it's, you know what I mean? Like, because these things move and they've kind of moved out. Like on the board, you see a 10 by 10 red square of creature moving out of the bush.
Right.
Right. So maybe you're on the wrong side now, but then again, this thing doesn't seem aware of you yet. Did you want to move to get in position, do what you can, or do you have a ranged attack?
I mean, I could theoretically just throw my scimitar, but that probably wouldn't be super effective. I'll just I'll stumble through the bush and get as kind of close as I can directly west of it.
Okay. 10 feet gets you 20. Yep. Right. So I will say that this is not difficult terrain. This is solid. You can't move through it, but you could get in there. You know what I mean? Like you could do, was it acrobatics to squeeze? You could squeeze in there next round move action, not a 5-foot step, and then attack with your standard as best you can while hampered, but it's better than nothing.
Gotcha. Okay.
On the other side of that bush, the whining has already started. Professor Niles Cronin, do something awesome, dude.
I drink my mutagen.
Okay.
I drink. I'm nervous.
Move action. He pours, he mixes. Please tell me you guys have seen the, is it Ryan Reynolds that bought Aviator Gin? And he has the commercial where he hates pumpkin spice. And he makes this orange drink going, here, drink this. Everything's pumpkin spice. So there's Niles going, frickin' pumpkin spice, Aviator Gin, Ryan Reynolds, mixing this thing, chucks it down. And what? What mutagen are you drinking? Is there any, you don't have to tell us. You could just tell us any immediate effects. What happens to you?
I gain a bite attack and 2 claw attacks. So some physical characters change.
There's been some debate.
Claws.
First episode was sort of wolfish, maybe. Second episode, we were talking about horns, maybe even tusks. So if you were to represent an animal, hybrid, what kind of bite action we talking? We talking tusks, teeth, like a boar? We talking wolfish with fangs? What are we?
I would say if that's it, we're talking about like the bite, like there'd be more of like a tuskage.
Okay.
Yes, a good tusking.
I am the walrus. We talking top tusks or bottom tusks? He sticks 2 straws in there and he's, I got a mutagen. Yeah. Okay. Okay, a move action to do that. You have an action left. What do you want to do?
I would like to move north and follow and be right
get as close as you can.
Yes.
Okay. Did you want to be a bit east so you're closer to whatever he's concentrated on?
Or if the free space is if I have, yes.
Okay, so you can go 5, and now everything from this point on is double movement, difficult terrain. So that's 15 puts you here. I'm assuming you can still cardinally move in difficult terrain. It just costs, Yep. And only the second one is doubled. So okay, so that's 5, 15, 25 puts you here, or did you want to be back with him? Okay.
No, right there.
Okay, so you move in. All right. Sorry. Putting you south of him. I just went into a big explanation about how that wall is cramped or whatever. So, because I know there's a gap on the floor, but moving into that space is kind of a squeeze, like same kind of problem as he would have had. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, Ron would have gone right for that square and is like, what the hell am I giving you a break for? Okay, so up in the top right corner of a elongated up and down walled rubbled rectangle, columns in the middle, a section of wall that runs 10 feet, break, 15 feet of thick bushes, 10 feet wide, still going south, another 10 feet of wall, and then the gatehouse juts out. On the west side, we have 2 characters trying to figure out how to get a back way. On the front side, we have this creature leaning, lurching out 10 feet, and 15 feet beyond the bushes or wall, we have Simri that's being attacked and missed. We have Nico right behind her that got hit and is grabbed. And then north of him, a couple squares, hiding behind a bush, tossing acid balloons, we have Luca. And it is now the assassin vines go. I have you. Now I'm going to go for her. Snack now, snack later. I attack. Oh, you know what? 1 second. Before I switch targets, do I have multiple appendages? Like if I only get 1 attack per round, you know what I mean?
Yeah. How many can you?
Yeah. I have special abilities of camouflage and tangling, like all kinds of interesting things, right? Main vine this long, smaller ones, main every 6 of these, cluster of leaves, blah, 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 nice berries, passerbys. Move this, do this, giving exceptional awareness, blah, 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 no intelligence, yada, 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 yada. Positive intelligence, lash out whatever things pass by, regards of size, sentience, deadliness, mature plant, main vine, 20 feet long. Smaller vines, 5 feet branch off from the main. Okay, well, that's multiple. All right. So, switching up targets to Simri. Reaches out. Don't know why it said 2. That's weird. Huh. Anyway, attacking at Simri, slashing, and she's fighting it off. And that is not a, what do you call it? Not a hit. It moves 5 feet to the north. And that's it. Luca. Let's have a look at Luca. Charm Person, Grease, Shadow Hands, Disorienting Quake, Acid Splash.
Very quickly, did the Vine take a standard action to maintain the grapple on Nico?
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Well, you know what? What's done is done. For some reason, it loosens its grab on you. Maybe it's disoriented. Maybe her flailing. Well, it has blind sense.
Oh, I don't like dead food.
Yeah, you went limp. It has blind sense. Perhaps Simri's thrashing around is giving it more interest than you just kind of going limp. I could go with that, but only because you said you went limp. I'll let my mistakes stand. So no, it does not maintain the grapple. Luca. I'm going to have him rush over and try and free you. Luca rushes over and tries to free you from the grapple. How do we do that, Rom? Gave you a villainy point. Now you're going to work. Let's go.
Yeah, I know.
While he's deciding...
Multiple creatures can also assist another creature in breaking free from a grapple. Each creature that assists using the aid another action grants a +2 bonus on the grapple creature's combat maneuver check.
Sweet. So now I need to roll a 19.
Hang on, I got to aid another. With a 1. No, unfortunately, it does not aid you.
He steps on my face.
It tries to. I'm trying. Yeah. I guess he'd go back to trying to hit him with acid. I'm sure Jay's going to be like, I would have totally hit him with acid. What are you doing? I'm trying to save a man's life. That's what we're doing. Simri is not grabbed. So she is going to take a 5-foot step to the south, try and get away from this thing, and also use her action to try to free her ally. CMB +3. That's a success. You get a +2 to your attempt coming up, dude. Nico, I did not maintain the grapple. I don't know if that means you're automatically free, but...
Yes.
Okay. So, to screw up from my mistake, they didn't know it was going to let go and concentrate on Simri. You know what I mean? So I'll just say, they come try and free you. It loosens up a bit. It's kind of spooky that it's doing that. Nico, you're free for the moment. What do you want to do?
I will drag myself 10 feet away from the vine.
Okay. Limp.
Yep.
And chug a potion.
I will attempt to inflict light wounds upon it again.
Oh, okay. Do you need to touch? Yeah, you say touch spell.
Ew.
Like, you don't have a familiar, do you? No, you're an oracle. Okay. You're a familiar.
You know what? Instead, I will just inflict pain upon it, because, screw that thing. Because it has range.
Okay. I got a fort save. Right?
You get Fortitude, DC 15 partial.
Okay. 26.
You said 26?
Hmm?
Yep, that's a success. Half damage.
Sorry, I rolled a 19. So
Half damage and negates the penalty.
Okay. So this
Should
is
automatically calculate
this
it.
is non-lethal damage.
Nope.
Am I immune? Yeah, it says 3. No, it says 3 NL. 3 non-lethal. 3 NL to Assassin Vine. So there you go.
Well, it would be 1.
Yeah.
Because it's halved.
Oh, okay. On the sheet, though, it says subdual damage, wounds 1, subdual 3, which I'll change to 1. Thank you. But yeah, no, it's at least it's working.
Cool.
You know, every little bit helps.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Round 3. Rom.
Yeah. So I will attempt to just step straight into the bush directly east of me.
To reveal the sort of mainstay of this creature. Does that make sense? The part that's moving around.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have an acrobatics or what's the bull rush thing? You know, do you have any kind of feats like that? Do you have bull rush or anything like that?
No.
Okay. Give me acrobatics to squeeze. You squeeze in there. I'm assuming you're going to try and attack, hence the acrobatics roll. Squeezing, you just do. But to actually attack, you like acrobatics to avoid penalties and such, I believe is the way it goes.
With what? Squeezing?
Yeah. You know how the people, you see the Homer bit where he recedes into the hedge? Imagine yourself shoving your face and shoulder and hip into that hedge, trying to reach a deeper part of the same hedge. Like, not a lot of mobility, but it's not like you can't move your arm at all.
Yeah. So there's no thing to actually. There's like no checks to squeeze, but you take penalties while squeezing.
Okay. So we'll get
negative 4 to attack rolls and negative 4 to AC.
We'll do that. So I will give you the squeeze condition, and then you're good to. What do you want to do?
I'm just going to chop at it with my scimitar.
All right, go ahead. Chop, chop, chop. Now you've got acid on this. Did we put it on it or anything, or we just know it's
just
acidic?
add 1 point of acid damage to
Oh, okay. Well, hey, that's something. Yeah. All right, have at me.
It's a cantrip, but it's a cool one.
Chop, chop, chop. Ooh.
Oh, it's a critical threat, but critical not confirmed.
Confirmed. Oh yes, crits that are not below 20. Yeah, first edition.
Yeah, because I got a scimitar. Crits on 18s. Or threatens on 18s, sorry.
Yeah, it isn't automatic. Yeah, that's the thing. At least natural 20, you know what you're doing.
One there. All right.
There were simpler times.
I had thought about converting to second edition, but both Jay and Alex and even Aiden are sticklers on first edition, so we'll keep this the way it is. It's kind of fun to be retro a little while.
Yeah.
All right. So that is 5 points of slashing damage and 1 point of acid.
Okay. So 2 from the slash, 3 for strength, and you added 1, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. It takes it. Ow. You get a nice good sizzling, start chopping at the stock. There is a lot here, man. Like, you'd have to do quite a few of those hits. But
That's fine.
Progress. Professor Niles, Cronin. What do you want to do?
Oh, this seems serious. And this is a situation wherein I will take a moment and make myself another concoction. I'll drink more.
Okay. What do you want to do? What do you drink?
The enlarged person.
Okay. This ought to be fun. Jump. Big Niles, Cronin.
And I'll take a move action to take a step to the north and kind of get a better, cleaner.
Okay, so that's 10, unfortunately, because you grew yourself into a huge hedge, pushing it down and stuff. So you get up, get out there. Okay, 10 foot to the north. If you want to keep moving, can I have a perception?
Yes.
What is your intent? Yep. What's your intent here? To get at it? Or
Yeah, you have to start like tearing.
Okay. Because you can see Rom is hacking like on an angle to the north. If you go around and north of him and possibly like reach over or try to just start throttling, you know what I mean? So you should have enough movement, even with the difficulty, to place yourself here.
Yes.
So you're just north of him and you're filling up this 10 gap. And unfortunately, because of the wall, it's granted like we cover. What's the we cover bonus? +1, +2 in this?
Give it a bit of the we cover.
Well, he's stuck himself in the bush, so it has no cover. But since you're, I guess we got to put you back here. Since you're reaching in with your 10-foot reach now and tearing at this thing, it has cover. Does that make sense? Plus the wall, so.
Yep.
Okay. So the cover bonus, I'm pretty sure it's -2. So if you want to tear away at me, sir, have at me with
that
negative.
was my action and move.
Oh, right. Sorry. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
1 to drink, 1 to move. But you're getting ready.
Yep.
Shit's gonna get real. The vine. Ow. Excuse me. Good news, everyone. I slither closer to Rom and turn my attention on the guy that's burning my ass, as it were.
That would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Now, 5-foot step.
Good point.
Now, I do have something
Can't
that could give
5
you.
foot step it into a threatened square, can you?
Yeah.
That's what
You
5
can.
steps for. It's maneuvering.
Yeah, 5-foot step allows you to kind of just.
However,
dance
what if my entire movement's only 5 feet? Well, I guess it doesn't matter because whether your movement is 40 feet or 100 feet or monk
Then
20 or
you
whatever.
You can move
Yeah,
10
okay.
feet, but only 5 feet would be protected by making a 5-foot step. You could make a 10-foot move.
Well,
but
no,
half
I think the creature's like movement is only 5 feet, but that
Yeah.
as long as it's greater than 0, you can make a 5-foot step.
Yeah.
As long as it isn't
Anyway.
through difficult terrain, but I probably can maneuver around this difficult.
But it's an essay or an MO.
It's not difficult to me. I'm one with the strain. It
Well,
is-
that's my
so, yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Is that it's not. So yeah, you're fine.
Oh, am I? Who did I try to take? Yeah, I hit Rom. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. You-
22 tries to grab you, slam you. 12 points of nasty damage. And an attempted grab. We pull up the old CMB for you and me. Plus 13. Okay. Plus 13 with a d20. Oh, I should be using the actual Hell's Vengeance dice, damn it. 27 to grab you.
Yeah. Grab.
Okay. Placing grappled on you, and remind me I'm just about to take it off of him. Grappled. And then we go, just so we don't forget, Nico is going to remove the grappled condition. Cool. Goodbye. Slamming you. Grabbing you. 12 points of damaging you. And that's me done. Luca, I believe, probably wants to return to throwing acid at this thing. Matt, if you please. Acid splash. Anyone do a Luca impression? Oh, this is fun.
Oh, this is an interesting turn of events.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Or a hit.
With
Yes.
the evil flowers.
Oh, with the
For
one.
1 damage.
Well, chip away, right? Still taking damage. I think he's going to cast. I think he'll step back with you. You know what I mean? Like he's going to get out of range of this thing. Sorry, Simri. Simri is going to
I
tumble.
recommend not getting caught.
She's going to tumble north, and set up a flanking position for Rom. Putting myself at the top axis straight through to your bottom axis, as it were.
Well, for
And-
old people.
Tumble, yeah, but I'm just. Where is my acrobatics? 18. I have to hit at CMD, don't I?
Usually. That's, yeah.
Good question. So,
I know it's 15 to tumble past. Is it, or is it just at CMD?
give me a sec.
It's been so long.
I know.
Oh, you know-
yeah, these are the tough ones. These are the questions.
You're right. Old me would be angry at the new me.
Opponent CMD. And right through the opponent is 5 plus CMD. She misses it by 1. I got 18. This thing CMD is 19. So she tumbles, and this thing takes a swipe at her. It's trying to be daring. It's trying to be dashing. I was trying to do Aiden's favorite thing, flanking. It's like he's going to love me for this. And oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Oh crap. Assassin Vine takes a free whack at Simmery and misses. Oh, yes. Oh, he's so lucky.
The earth cracks where the tendril hits.
So now, I don't think we have flanked. I think we have flat-footed. I'm just going to pull up effects on this creature here. Flat-footed. There we go. And she's... Success. This thing, she's not deft enough to avoid the attack, but luckily she avoids the attack itself. And going back to my trusty Kukuri Masterwork Dagger, I slash this thing. Flip, 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 flip. 22, 18 critical threat, and confirms a critical hit.
Ooh,
Nice.
Sweet.
Do you want me to do something particularly evil?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I need full full
This is
concern.
majority. Send.
Well, majority would be Matt being 3 out of 5.
Well, there's only 3 voters present, so we are the majority of present voters.
Very quickly, flanking does not apply flat-footed to the enemy. It gives you a flanking bonus on your attack.
Yeah, but the enemy becomes flat-footed too, does it not?
Nope.
Yeah, that's what Uncanny Dodge is for.
No, Uncanny Dodge prevents you from getting prevents you from becoming flat-footed, but so flat-footed means you lose your dexterity bonus to your AC. Whereas flanking gives you a +2 bonus on your attack roll versus an opponent you flanked.
I am aware, but I thought in the original rules that flanking did both to set opponent. You telling me it only does one? I swear it did both.
Only gives you the bonus.
All right.
Like rogues do sneak attack damage if a target is flanked or flat-footed, and there's a few things that like allow you to kind of get around one or the other or both. But
because this is my thing, when a rogue flanks, then he usually gets sneak attack, and the only way he gets sneak attack is if the creature is flat-footed. Hence
Or
the flanking
flanked.
or flanked. Okay, so they just put it. That's what's in my head. Then I just assumed it was that. Okay,
yeah, I'll double
So-
check that. But
Matt, with Ukukuri of 18 plus, she threatens a critical. She succeeds. A critical hit is about to go down on this creature. Okay? Plus sneak attack. I am offering, just to get it out of the way, Sean's particularly dastardly evil villainy point, patron point, to be spent now, and I will do something particularly evil to aid the party. Way cooler than stealing cakes.
So
I
you're
have 2
asking
votes
if-
for yes.
Yeah, of course. 3.
Okay. It talked about the people that brought exotic plants, some local history. An actual person planted a bunch of exotic plants here back in the day. It gave me the idea that they would name these plants. And if I have a name, that means I can pull a crit card against it, which I will do now. And I just happen to have the old deck here. Aha. Let's see. Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Terrible gash. Double damage and 1 charisma drain. She don't just make this plant cut. She makes it look unpretty. So, let's go to damage. This ought to be fun. 1d4 plus 1 just for the slashing. She does 9 points of damage from the crit. Then she gets her sneak attack. which is another D6 for 1. Boo. And then it's doubled.
Sneak attack damage is not doubled.
No, but the crit is doubled. So 18, 19 total.
No, that already factored it. 10 points
Yeah.
total.
If you look, it did the D4 plus 1 and then gave you an extra D4 and an additional plus 1 on your first roll. So it's that 9 plus 1.
Oh, right. It would be triple damage. As a charisma drain. She makes this plant look not nice.
Breaks the skull in the middle of the token.
All right. Charisma drain. Do I even have a charisma? I do. I have a 9 charisma. It's 8 now. Was hoping for an awesome card, but hey, there you go. I will also offer this as a villainy point if you guys want to name something to spend a villainy point. And this is after crit's confirmed. I will let you guys, this is what makes it evil. You guys are looking down the barrel of a crit. It's already rolled. It's like, I have a villainy point. I want to give you a name. Name me, GM, because I want to pull a card on this thing. Because there's no guarantee the card's going to be awesome. So I will add that to the villainy point option. Just to sweeten the deal. Nikolai. What do you want to do? Nikki?
Yeah, I don't really got a lot. I'm seriously considering just leaving.
Well, we did solve the murder. Plant did it.
I will
But we
try to
stomped
inflict
around,
pain
yeah.
again.
All right.
And he gets a saving throw of a Fortitude 15 to have damage.
Let's mix this up a little bit. Let's pull out the old evil dice. A natural 1. Plus 7 is 8.
Sweet, he failed. All right, so
Fuck
take
you,
the
Paizo
damage.
evil dice.
And also
Forehead
receive
out.
-1 penalty to attack roll, skill checks, and ability checks for a minute.
Oh, okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Aiden, let's find me an effect that simulates a -1 to everything.
Oh.
After your turn, because it's your turn, Rom. Guess what? You're flanking, Rom. You get a +2 to hit.
Yep. And -2 because grappled and -4 because squeezing. Also, you need to apply the grappled effects to me.
But I'll have a look. Grapple, 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 grapple. Okay. And I already have you squeezing, right?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, gonna lash out with my scimitar and then slam down with my spike shield.
That's pretty cool. Actually, like our heavy warrior, instead of just trading blows, it's like you're taking all these penalties. You guys debuffed the crap out of like the last combat thing, so this is kind of neat. It's got a half a leg up on you.
Yep. Alrighty, that is a...
Now you're doing 2 different attacks, right?
Yes.
No, do you take penalties to both?
Yeah, because of 2-weapon fighting penalties. But I have those factored in already. So that is a 9 total, because I forgot to add the +2 for flanking.
Okay.
So whiff on that, and shield bash misses with a 3.
With a 3.
Yes.
Okay. We are halfway through round 4. Halfway through round 4. The Assassin Vine has grappled, and Rom has squeezed into the bushes at -6. But because Simri did some acrobatic moves, it's granting him a flanking bonus. So you're a little bit debuffed. You guys have inflicted 17 points of damage and 5 non-lethal for a total of 23 to this creature that I will say is a CR3. 1 level above you guys at 2, so it is a perfectly legit creature that can take you guys on. If it was 2 levels above you, we'd call it a party killer. Professor Niles might be able to turn the tide with his large size. He is getting ready to slash. He is getting ready to punt. We have our Oracle. Do you have any healing spells? Actual healing spells?
Nope.
Okay. Oracle, taking the brunt of the initial attacks, took 10 points and only has 3 left. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yep.
Luca, his plan worked with the acid splash, but it's been ineffectual with minor hits. Simri, also really hit and miss. A crit out of the gate, a villainy point spent. And since I can't see Sean's reaction, I really hope he's quasi happy with the results. He probably wants his $5 back from Patreon, I would guess. It's kind of anticlimactic.
He seems somewhat happy.
Is he? Oh, okay. Please don't read his comment aloud. I don't. we're trying to get more patron points and more patron going. Not like, you know, this hokey. We're trying some stuff. We're trying some stuff. And the scene pulls out, and we will see you all next time.